Welcome to my channel, my corn stalks, and might I say, you are looking like a mighty fine snack today. But with all floating aside, we have an exciting topic today, and that topic is the timeline of buying a home. Now, everyone's timeline is different depending on a couple factors, but this is the gist in general, and hopefully you have a better understanding of what that means to you. But before we get started, I need you to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and hit that bell for notifications because we are trying to grow this channel to the moon, and I need your help to do that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Whoa, different clothes, longer beard, glasses? That's right, call me Professor, because I'm here to drop some knowledge on you. Without glasses. The very first step in the timeline is to figure out your financing. Get with a lender, get with a mortgage broker, local credit union, and make sure they are local in your area because they will help you the best. An online company might have a lower rate, but they also charge more, and the odds of you getting a home with them are much lower than with a local credit union or mortgage broker. So today, I recommend talking to a local lender about your situation and what you need to do to get where you're at. It doesn't matter if you are 1 year away from buying a home, 2 years away from buying a home, 4 years. You could be 16 watching this, and I still recommend talking to a local lender to see what you can do now to better your potential and getting a home in the future. Important, do that now. Now, say you're 6 months away from needing to move out. Your lease ends in 6 months. What should you do today? Well, today you need to talk to that lender. You need to go ahead and call a local mortgage broker or a local credit union. And if you have any questions about which one will be best for you, talk to a local real estate agent because they know best. The whole goal here is to figure out what you need to do now to be able to get that home and move in within the next 6 months to a home. Say, hey, according to my income my credit score is now, where do you think I'll be at when I'm ready to go find a home? And they can give you a general idea. And this is really important because this helps you know what to look for. If you don't know what to look for and if you just go off of what Zillow tells you can afford, what the online calculator tells you can afford, you might be very disappointed. I had people tell me that they can afford that. The calculator told them they could afford, $300,000+, but to find out they can't afford that because of something on their credit or because of something they're paying for currently, and that stops them. So talk to that lender about what you can afford because there is nothing worse than looking at homes and expecting a home that is up here and only be able to afford a home that is right here. Once you figure that out, take the time to figure out what is available for you. If you're the person who's not super picky and there is a lot available for you, it's going to be quicker for you to find a home than it is for someone who is really picky. So plan accordingly. Someone who's really picky might take 3 months to find a home. Someone who's not picky might take a week to find a home. Figure out where you stand on that spectrum and put that into this timeline instead of the timeline I'm about to use. Plan accordingly. So now we're starting from the end. We're going to work our way backwards. Now we know where you need to be and how long it's going to take you to get there and what you're looking for in a home. So we're going to work backwards so we can reverse engineer this so you can have the right schedule for it. Say your lease ends August 1st. We want to close on a home around mid-June, early June, maybe early July. Why do I recommend that even though you still have a lease going on? It's for a couple reasons, and the first reason is that it gives you time to, if anything goes wrong, if say inspections go bad and we need to get this shit fixed and it's taking the time to do that, or say there are issues with the appraisal or the appraiser is lacking and it's taking forever to get there, because this does happen. I've had times when we found a home within a month, and then the appraiser made the closing drag on for 2 months. So we got to plan accordingly. It doesn't always happen. If you are using a local mortgage broker or a local credit union and you talk to this person about what you need to do prior, like I told you to, this probably won't happen. But if you didn't do this step and you're using an online lender who's not local, this might happen to you. So that's why it's so important. So say you're using a local lender and you did that first step. Then it's not going to take that long. I mean, it might take 45 days to close. It might take 50 days to close. It might take 2 months at the very max, but the average is probably going to be 30 to 40 days. When do we start looking at homes? So we're going to start looking at homes in April, early May, somewhere in that area is when we start looking at homes. So It's gonna take us, say it takes us a month. So say we start in April. On April 1st and on May 1st, we find you a home. We get you under contract. So 30 days to 45 days to close. That's going to be June. June 1st will be closing, or June 15th, somewhere in between might be closing date. And that gives you another month and a half to 2 months to move out of your apartment. Now you might be thinking, what? I don't want 2 payments. And that's the beauty of this. You won't have 2 payments. Why? Because the way the mortgage works is it skips the month you're currently in, it skips the next month, and then that last month is gonna be your first payment on your mortgage. So August, you're moving out, your lease ends August 1st, to be out August 1st. We close on June 15th. That skips that rest of that month. So now we are at July. Now it skips July. July 1st is your next month payment for your lease. But we're not paying anything on your mortgage. You're not paying anything on your mortgage in July. You're paying your first payment on your mortgage in August. You only have 1 payment each month leading up to when you get out. And that's why I recommend that, because it gives you plenty of time in case something goes wrong, in case there's issues and the whole deal has to be scrapped. It gives you that extra month buffer where you won't have 2 payments at all, but you are safer in the fact that you're more likely to close on something in that good time frame. Say something goes wrong. Say the deal is broken off because something bad on the seller side, and now you have to restart finding a home. So we figured that out 20 days into it. It's May 20th. You want to close on a home before with a month buffer or a couple week buffer. All right, May 20th. Say we take 2 weeks to find something. Okay, so now we are in June. So we go 30 days, June 5th we found something. So say July, so July 5th is when you get something. So when we're closing, maybe July 20th is when we're closing. Now you're skipping the rest of July. You're skipping August, so you won't have any payments in August, and then September will be your first payment on your mortgage. So keep that buffer in mind. About a month or 2 you want to leave as a buffer in case something goes wrong, because you will not make 2 payments if you leave a 2-month buffer. Knowing how long it's going to take you to find something and giving yourself a 2-month buffer is going to help you the most, so you're not in a situation where you're desperate and you are freaking out because you don't have anything yet and your lease is about to go month to month and skyrocket your payments. So recap. Now, today, talk to your lender. Talk to a lender, a local one. See what you need to do to get where you want to be, and ask them where you think that you will be, where they think that you will be, so you know what to look for and what's available for you, so you can plan your journey accordingly. If you determine that it's going to take you 2 months to find a home because you are picky and there's only about 2 homes on the market at a time for you, then plan that accordingly. 2-month buffer period, 30 days to find a home, or 30 days to close, that's 3 months. 30 days to find something, that's 4 months. And then you have that 2 months where you talk to the lender and you figured out what you need to do today to get to where you want to be at the starting point. So that would be a 6-month period. Say it's gonna take you longer. Say it takes you 2 months. So 2-month buffer, 1 month to close, maybe 45 days, but you still have that buffer in that 2 months. So say 30 days. 2 months to find a home because you determined that you're picky. And then 1 month with a lender. So that's 6 months. Say you're really picky. There's only like 1 home for you. You don't want, so 3 months, let's say. 2-month buffer, 30 days to close, 3 months, putting you at 6 months, and you just talk to the lender at the beginning of that 6 months. So you're a little more on edge on what you need to do. So plan accordingly. I hope that makes sense to you, because it was kind of hard to put together in my brain. There's pictures up on the screen to help you understand, but there was nothing from me, so I'm over here like. If you enjoyed this video or got some value, please leave that like, please leave that subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, because we are growing this channel and I need your help. YouTube thinks that you'll like this video, so please don't go and click on that, or wait till the end, because I got some poppin' music on my end screen and I know you'll love it.